Hold on. Y'all reckon she'll crank? Let's watch and see. Let them see what you're doing on the inside. Up, hold on. All right, go ahead.
Foot feed a little bit?
No, I wouldn't no more. All right, y'all, welcome to another episode here on RevStoration. Yep, if you look behind me, you probably notice it's a Chevy. You know what I hope and pray? I hope and pray we don't have to put a fuel pump on this rascal. I don't know about y'all, but the old man's laughing. It was no fun putting it on that 350. I probably could do it blindfolded now, but I really don't want to. This one does not have the 350, so maybe it's not the same issue. But this old Biscayne behind us hadn't been running, we know, in 20, probably close to 20, 21 years, right?
Yeah,
20.
I bought it. The man gave it to me, and he's been dead 15. He gave it to me when he was right after his wife died. She died in 2000.
So 2000 until now, maybe 2001 since this old rat rig has been running. So we're gonna see if we can get this old girl cranked up on this episode of RevStoration. So let me let you in on a secret of YouTube. When you hit that subscribe button, it is absolutely free to use, but it immensely blesses me. Here she is. Yep, it's the 1964
Biscayne.
Chevrolet Biscayne. So this is a family friend's car. It was actually his wife's car, and gave it to my old man. Tell the story. You drove it home in 2001.
Yeah, I think it was right.
So about 20 years ago.
When I drove it from Scottdale, Georgia to Jackson, the rear transmission seal went out and it was slinging oil, transmission fluid on the muffler, and I parked it and hadn't even tried to crank it since because I knew I was going to have to put a seal in it, and low on money, and I didn't want to sell it. So here we are 20 years later, ain't done nothing to it.
All right, y'all, so we're going to try to give this old girl a good walk around.
Tires still pumped up.
Which is amazing. Must have been good. Me and the old man was looking at the tag. Georgians salute the spirit of 76. So this is a bicentennial tag, 1776 to 1976. So she's been representing some Eagles for a long time. So the good red, white, and blue, even though the paint is dyed on it. Old man said still holding air, which is amazing. Who needs a radio? So there's we got the old delete on the antenna. But if we look on down, yep, she's got the extra doors, the good entry and good exit. She's old. She's a hard top, but not a hard top. Post car, obviously. Got old critter been living in there, and if it comes out, y'all gonna hear Arrow squeal. I promise you. But there she is, the old Biscayne. Instead of 3 tail lights, it's got 2. Of course, the Impala, right, would have an extra one here, right? Yeah. I think the Impala had the extra light. It had backup lights on it. But she's not, oh my Lord. I just went down in a hole right there, y'all. I thought I was a goner. Got a little bit of dents back here where Miss Holly, that was her name, Miss Holly, the gentleman that we went and got all the boats and the truck. This was his wife's car. And quarters got a little rust on them, but not bad. We'll go around this way because I can't get out. Like I say, the old 4-door model. Oh, got some more tail lights in here. Old headliner's coming down a little bit. What's she smell like, Daddy?
She's been sitting there 20 years.
It's like roast beef and mold, I think. Yeah, a little bit of horseradish in there. That's not too bad. But good thing about the old metal dash is it won't crack. Of course, automatic car, the old man's already said it was spitting. Your turn signal's broke off. Did you know that?
Well, the screws come out, or did it break? Look at the end. That must just screw come out.
I think somebody might have took the screw out because it looked like it's broke inside of there. So somebody might have been tinkering with the old car. The old switch still good. I'm gonna get in it and see what's in the glove box. What's in the glove box? We got some old tail lights.
I got the title of it at home.
Even got the title for it. Here's some good reading. I think that's Reader's Digest, isn't it? It's about the size of a Reader's Digest. Oh yeah. That's a good old Reader's Digest. Got you some reading material. Old rubbery hose. Hold that right there. We might need it in a minute. Oh man, where's the key? Oh, what's in the glove box? Nothing. Ain't got no glove box. Glove box done fell out of it. So I don't see no rats. A little bit damp over here, but not horrible. Here's your old hair bonnet, Daddy. Ain't that what that's for?
Yeah, she was a school guard, crossing guards. That's probably part of her rain suit.
Yep.
She never did let Mr. Holly drive it.
No, look at here, Daddy. The DeKalb County Courthouse card. That may be Mr. Holly's, right?
Yep. He was a security guard at night.
At the courthouse. Yep. Period number 2. That's kind of neat. Here's some old, here's some sugar. How dare you to eat it?
You think I get a high off of it?
Get something. So, not too bad. The interior don't look horrible. There, that fella looking back at you. So, ain't too bad. All right, let's pop the hood, old man. What's the hood look like? Old door still shut. It's kind of solid.
The hood looks like a hood.
Yeah, look at that hood.
Let me put the key in my pocket.
All right. Oh, she's tight, ain't she?
Yeah, she's tight.
Woo!
Oh, that thing.
Yep, the hinges are good. Yep, she's old inline 6. What size engine do you think?
I don't know what it is now, but I know my Uncle Robert was a Chevrolet mechanic down there on Glenwood and Covington Highway.
My Uncle Robert was a character, y'all. If he was still alive, boy, he hated a Ford, but I loved him anyway.
Yeah, he was not a Ford man, but Miss Holly, this motor went out, or it got to smoking, and she wouldn't. Mr. Holly wanted to buy her a new one. He said nope. She said nope. You're gonna put another motor in it to rebuild that one. So my Uncle Robert worked at Chevrolet place, and
rebuilt the old inline 6, huh?
He set the motor off and got it rehoned and had the cylinder redone. He put it all back together and put it in here, and she died about a year later. So the motor was rebuilt in probably 98, 99, something like that.
So not too long before it set. So hey, you could say this is a rebuilt motor, couldn't you? It's rebuilt all right.
It run good coming home, other than the transmission fluid pouring out of it.
So we know the power steering pump has got a little loose there. We might need to work on that.
See if it's still holding water.
If it's holding water, that's gonna be something now. Look at there,
green. Oh, it's still got antifreeze and green.
But since we checking the
I
fluid,
ain't gonna taste it. So.
Don't taste it. Them old women at church will fuss at you. They got all over Daddy for tasting. All it takes is one drop. It's like they knew that's all they had to do to put in their husband's drink is a little bit of antifreeze, and you can kill them. So they told us not to do that. How about checking the engine oil, old man, and see, you know where it's at on the old Chevrolet?
It had to be over here.
It ain't over there.
It ain't over here?
I don't think it is.
Oh, yonder it is on the back end, next to the transmission.
No, is that? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Down here.
Woo! It's got engine oil, y'all. It's black.
Cool, too. It's right at the top.
Thin and...
top. It's not too black, but it's black.
Look at you got oil on that. What'd you do that for?
I didn't want the metal to rust.
Yeah. So, I'll be honest with y'all. I would be surprised if she don't crank. I mean, she's original as they come.
He did take care of it.
She took care of it. He took care of it. I mean, it was.
You can see I haven't.
Yeah, we probably hadn't cared for it as well as we should have. But we got the battery terminals. We're gonna have to tighten this up before we try to turn it over, because I don't want to tear that belt off. So we'll tighten that up, and we're gonna play around a little bit, and we'll be back with you in just a second.
Is that what this one is in the front?
I think so.
Need me to put a wrench on the back of it, or?
Should move now. Turn. Oh, it's not turning. Well. Is it coming? Did it move any?
Yeah, it moved some, but I go down and tighten it. Right, let's tighten.
Yeah, I was trying to loosen it. You got tight enough?
Yeah,
I wonder why it wouldn't tighten with this.
what do you mean it wouldn't tighten?
I mean, it wouldn't move with the thing.
Oh no, it's still. You probably didn't loosen this up too much because you probably have to have a wrench on the backside. Let's see if it's turned.
All right, so we want to first probably want to remove the fuel line just in case there's something in the tank. Or are you going to
yeah, I wouldn't want
put the ignition on and see if it shows any?
You want to just see if it'll turn over right quick?
Even with the thing hooked up?
Better.
No, well this, oh yeah, we gotta have the battery to see that. That'll work. This one goes. Bless me. All right.
That was a hot one, right?
Yep. It goes to the starter.
Yeah.
That's the ground.
We just want to see if it'll turn over? Or
No. Just see, turn. You got power. See if the fuel gauge goes up.
The engine lights goes on, but where is the fuel gauge? Oh yeah, it's got a half a tank.
Yeah, we probably need to disconnect.
Yeah, it ain't moving when I turn the switch off.
All right, y'all. Oh, didn't turn over.
Now the starter's not kicking in.
Oh, did that time. Oh, that's it. Nope.
I'd say take the gas line off the
Yeah,
carburetor.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Put this,
All right, y'all, we're gonna remove the gas line off, and we've got our makeshift. We're gonna hang a gravity feed and see if we can get some fuel into that carburetor, and we'll do that because we don't want to pump any of this bad gas into the engine. I bet my Uncle Robert's the last one to do this, did he?
probably. You willing to bet money on it? You want pliers to twist it a little bit? You think?
Oh, yeah.
Don't let it slip and hit them knuckles.
Ooh, you'll know it, won't you?
Yeah. I almost hear something I probably don't want my preacher to say.
Who is your preacher? He's good looking. What you got it right there for?
I want you to put that in there.
What you got?
I want to see what the gas looks like if it does pump. So we want to get the gravity tank.
Yep. What's up, y'all?
That ought to be good enough. It's past the head. Past the head. So, I'll try this out. Around that again.
I'll do it on camera.
It was.
Yeah.
I guess gravity in.
Should be enough. Hey, old man,
What's that?
you know why a bee always has sticky hair? He uses a honeycomb. You hear what the Arnold Schwarzenegger did, what they called him when he went to work for Orkin? The exterminator. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just filling up the fun. All right, so we have a gravity fed, got our old fuel tank, come out the snapper. We got our fuel line running down into the carburetor. I may have to tap on this to see, because I really don't know if anything is pumping in there. We ain't got much. We ain't got much. I don't feel like anything is getting in there. I don't feel no gas going down in it. All right, so we're gonna pour some in from the top and go from there, starting out. What you think? You wanna try that first and then tear into that carburetor?
I know it's coming out of here, all right.
It's gotta be. You wanna try it?
Still take it off.
Oh yeah. We got get it on there, old man. Good Lord. You wasted. That gas is hard to find now.
I'm telling you, we got over 50% of the gas stations in Georgia shut down because they can't get no gas.
Yeah.
I went through Covington yesterday, and that QT over at I-20.
Backed up everywhere, wasn't it?
There was a car at every aisle, and they couldn't get no gas, but the tanker truck was there, and I went inside to get me an icy and the wife a Diet Coke. And I told the man, or there's a man in front of me, he said, how much longer? He said, sir, I cannot turn the pumps on until he's completely through pumping gas into the tank or draining the tanker. So when he comes in and tells me it's okay to turn the pumps on, I will. But that great old big, there's at least, what, 7 or 8 pumps there?
Yeah.
And there was a car on every side. So, and everybody was standing outside the car just twiddling their thumbs. They was wanting that gas.
That's a good thing about us. We got 78 automobiles. We got gas.
It may be yellow looking.
It may be yellow, it may be oily, but we can find some gasoline somewhere. So that's a good thing. I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 at the house. So I'm in the old Danger Ranger because old Puddin' was out of gas today. So we, good thing to still have some gas. We may dig into the carburetor and see if we can get it to start working some gas through. All right, y'all. You got the fuel off. We're going to take the top of the carburetor off. I don't know much about these little 1 barrels for the old Chevrolets, but we're going to take the top off and see if we can get the accelerator, or see if it's getting fuel into it, and we'll go from there.
That's in your way.
Still got the old, well, we got to beat that out, man. Don't lose that. Lock it down, whatever. Sort of stay back on. Oop, I'm all in y'all's way. Y'all probably didn't see me doing none of that. All right, so it looks like it's ready to come off.
Let's see if that's throttle.
Oh,
Throttle release. Here's to the top there. Do this, get off.
all right, I gotta figure that out. Let me get where you at, old man. Take this off. Like something. Look at that stuff. That's what's holding the choke. Take that off on that. Alright, watch out. Let me get back over here. Alright, y'all, this is the first for me. All right, that goes on just like that. All right, we're gonna get all that hooked back up. Pretty self-explanatory. Get that coming up any further. All right, she is full of gas. She is full of gasoline.
The gasket over there, Tony.
Nice.
You see it?
Let's see. All right, the old top of the old 1 barrel. Oh, well, she looks clean. Might have to clean the needle and seat out.
When we get a rag or something.
Ooh, wonder if it was full.
Was that nasty gas? Did it smell good?
Accelerator pump. Accelerator pump still seems to be working. See it?
Yeah, but what is that gas? You say gas smelled bad?
No, it smelled good. But I mean,
so that's what
still think we need to get it out, clean all that out.
We need to clean it.
Something to clean it out. I'm just.
Well, all you want to do is suck it out. You don't want to scrub it. Just let it soak it up.
Old sock. Old man getting this old gas out.
You're gonna spray it with carburetor cleaner, ain't you? If there is a jet down there in the bottom, or you
There ain't no
took it
jet.
out?
It's the bolt of jets in this.
Oh, okay.
Get something to clean the dirt out. But I can. Y'all still there? Problem was not the needle and seat. I think the problem is there's a filter in this that we're having trouble getting fuel through. The needle and seat's completely out and is not coming through. So we're gonna figure how to clean that.
Just jet it.
Oh, this was our issue. Of course, there's no, if y'all can see, there's no sunlight through there. So we of course have to clean the needle and seat itself. The needle was good. The seat itself was clogged. So, see? That baby's clogged pretty good. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, there it is on your finger.
Yep, whatever that was what was stopping the gas from coming out. Looks like a pile of rust or whatever it is.
Feels like a hunk of rubber. Look at that. Look at that.
Sure is. Some of that rubber line you pulled off. When you pulled that rubber line off, that old, I bet that's what it is, that old rubber line that was right there.
That's what it looks like.
When I pulled the whole rubber line off, it looked like it. That's what it is. The old rubber line got in there and clogged it up. The old man did it.
Blame it on the old man. He can handle it though. He's a man.
All right, so we're gonna tighten this back up. You see where you aiming at, old man?
I guess.
So we're gonna tighten this back up, put her all back together, and check the accelerator pump. Put some good gas in it, I guess. Put good gas in it before anyway.
Yeah, good gas, I think. Just wasn't getting through there good.
So I'm gonna clean that out some. All right, let's see.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she's blowing through there now. So I'm gonna hit some parts cleaner through here.
Ooh, coming out clear.
It better come out clear. All that junk off.
Is that another one of your
Countertop
tailgate part carburetor
tailgate
cleaning
rebuilds? Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's pretty rusty.
Spray that a little bit.
I don't know if it's tailgate rebuild, but it oh, that might have been part of it too. I don't know what that would do.
It goes. I think there's supposed to be a filter in there.
There is supposed to be a filter, but there's not. I gotta have to remember how to put this. So I love old Ford one barrel, old Autolite 1100. I could probably rebuild it blindfolded. One of these is new to me.
What is that going to hold?
It just, I guess the spring pushes up against this, and then the filter is supposed to go inside of it. I don't know, but that's the way it was. I'm gonna put it back. You all right with that?
Do I have a choice?
I just fill her all the way up.
What pushes out with
That's good right there.
with them floats?
Accelerator pump sort of works. I don't know how it works, but that's how that goes. All right, so here's this. That's all put back together.
There's the screw right there on it. Do I need the little camera on it, or you picking everything up with that?
Probably pick everything up with this. All right, button back up.
Well, this fuel pump over here, you can actually see the whole thing. You believe that? That's easier to get to than a
Don't talk about a fuel
350.
pump on a Chevrolet. I don't want to talk about no Chevrolet fuel pump. I pray in my life I don't ever have to do one of those for a long time. And if I do, I hope JC's young enough to get up under it and I'll laugh at him. He helped me camera a little bit in one of the videos the other day. Hope y'all have seen that already. We're going to try to get a little bit ahead, so I don't know if y'all already seen that or not. He was shooting basketball, came over and helped me, and doggone if he didn't start laughing at me because the battery died. He thought it was funny. In there, right on the side of this over here, you're gonna see whenever I see right behind it, right behind this thing right here. Watch it. 1, 2, yeah. She's pumping, baby. All right, so we want to hook our fuel tank back up. Oh.
I'm gonna put the overflow.
All right, we're gonna see if it pumps from there.
Pumps. We'll have to.
All right, we know it's got radiator fluid. It's got coolant in it. All right, there's that. So it has coolant. We know that. We know it has not been started in close to 20 years.
At least 20.
The old man said he drove it home, and
probably 20. I mean, 2001, 2002 at the latest.
Yeah. So 19, 20 years. So she's got gas to her. We have not checked spark. We have not checked anything. We're just gonna do that from the ignition. Go hit it and see if she'll crank. Hold on. Y'all reckon she'll crank? Let's watch and see. Let them see what you're doing on the inside. Up, hold on. All right, go ahead.
Foot feed a little bit?
No, I wouldn't no more. She's trying.
I don't think she's fired it off.
Don't seem like there's any fire, does it? Again. All right, no arcing out of that, so that would be points. So let's if the points are not separating, or if they're always open and not arcing.
They got white on them where they're not making contact.
Yeah. All right, y'all, we're gonna dig into these Chevrolet points. All right, y'all, the old man's gone to look for some sandpaper. We're gonna sand on these points. I mean, the ignition, top of the ignition looks really, really good. I just want to just take a minute just to clarify some things. If y'all have watched our channel, you probably know the old man's got 25-ish cars. And a lot of them we have found through the years, the last 20, 30 years, 40 years that we have had these cars. We like old Fords, and we like our family members and friends. This is a car that we have a history with. Now, we know we probably should not keep all these cars. We know there's going to come a day, very recently, that we're going to start unloading some of these. But people are asking, well, why do you just show us that they'll run, that they'll crank, and then nothing else? No, we're wanting to get these cars on the road again. Old man's trying to get dirt. We're in a process of standstill probably for the last 2 months. COVID, sicknesses, and then this sorriness on people not bringing us dirt. So we're needing about 3 loads of field dirt or packing dirt before the old man can finish his shop. When he gets the shop finished, the pit over at his house, we're gonna put brakes on these cars and kind of get them where they're roadworthy. And then maybe we'll put a few of these up for sale. But we have a lot of people not a lot of people, we have a few people that'll criticize our methods. But guess what? These are our cars. These are our methods. We'll keep them as long as we want to, and we'll sell them when we get ready to. We're not being rude about it. It's just, this is what we like to do. Some people collect baseball cards. Some people collect Hot Wheels. The old man's got a pile of them. He's probably got, y'all think he's got 25 big cars. He's probably got 25,000 little cars. All right, y'all. I don't know if the camera caught that, but we were testing spark, and I think we got spark now. So we have fuel, we got spark. Will she run? What you think, old man? You think she'll run?
She ought to. She sparked.
Yeah, all right. Got fire, got fuel, got air. Crank her up.
Gas thing hooked up to this hood, ain't we?
Yep. She wants to. She wants to. Oh.
You know what? That battery, we killed it with a 57.
Probably did. That thing runs. That thing runs like a doggone. Don't kill it now.
Warm up a little bit.
Yeah. Let's that thing run.
Did it pump this gas in the bottle yet?
Nope. Fuel pump does not seem to be working. first hit it, it almost dies down. Like that. I think the alternator may be working. Because battery is about dead. Is alternator light? Well, is alternator light on? It's just the bottom end of that carburetor still got a little bit of.
It ain't out. Hey, you sure you got the hooked up on it right?
Oh yeah.
Did pretty good on the motor. It wasn't smoking, did it?
It didn't smoke a lick.
It didn't smoke, not because this exhaust has got a hole in it right there, and it's coming out right here. And I ain't saying that rusted in it since I had it, because I can't remember. I don't think it was that loud when I brought it home.
Y'all may think we're joking, but we have not touched this car. I mean, we have not done anything to this car in 20 years. We came out here, we put a battery in it. We had to sand the points, and we had to adjust the points to get it to where the spark, the little plastic piece that wears down on it, had wore all the way down. So we had to adjust. I opened up the points a little bit. But I'm telling you, I mean, she she runs. We call this Miss Holly. That's what we'll call this old car.
We got revved up. I got a little bit of a hesitation when I first put it.
Yep.
It's an exhaust system.
Yeah, it does. All right, y'all, here's a 64, and the old man is just loving it. Well, we got the 64 Biscayne running like she's supposed to. We're utterly surprised. This car was a piece of cake. I mean, it was nothing to get this rascal running. Basically, all we did is got spark, got fire to it. We had to open up the carburetor. The carburetor was clogged a little bit to get gas into the carburetor. But after we got gas in the carburetor, and after we got spark to the spark plugs, that rascal cranks every time. I don't want him to think I'm lying, Daddy. Hit it one more time. One more time, old man.
Put the key in.
Put the key in it one more time. All right, y'all. No smoke. Look at him. Oh, you hit it too quick.
I patted it. That's idle, baby.
All right, y'all, we thank you so very much for watching. We love y'all. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet and you've watched this far, man, you're a blessing, but we'd be so honored if you'd sub. If you already are, share it out, hit that notification bell, comment. We love the dialogue. We love y'all. We thank you for watching. We know no way of closing out this video than saying deuces. May God bless. Hey, we want to thank y'all again for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do so by clicking this button down below, or you can watch a video that may be suited for you or a recent upload here down below. So once again, we thank you for watching. Deuces. May God bless.